Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Rich. This is going to be the start of my YouTube career, hopefully. I have a bunch of other projects going on. You will see them in upcoming videos. I'm going to try to post videos as much as I possibly can. I still have a full-time job, and that definitely is not going to change anytime soon. And this video is a little bit sporadic because I didn't have my tripod yet, so I couldn't do like time lapses and stuff like that. But there will be a part 2, and I'm going to time lapse some more of that stuff. And then probably that final video, I'll go over what's involved in doing the automatic swap to the 5-speed swap for the Honda Element, because I definitely noticed a lot of changes, and I'll go over every one of them. So if you want to try to conquer this yourself, you already know what's involved, and you can prepare yourself a little bit better than what I did. I just got a parts car, and I have everything I need just in case I didn't think about stuff that I could have used or just completely forgot. So hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Later. All right, this is where I'm at this point. I would just take all this stuff off because it's so much easier to just remove all that stuff. It literally took me about 30 minutes, if that. And the only thing that is going to be in the way is the wire harness, like when you go to take the motor out. So I just drop it off the clips, and it hangs pretty low for you to just pull the motor up and out. Drained all the fluids. Next step is just disconnecting all your lines. Disconnect your power steering, stuff like that. I'm just going to take the power steering off and just throw it over here instead of taking all these lines off. I just think it's easier that way. And then everything else is just about ready. Moving forward. Getting there. So I had to run to the store because Dad decided to kick the bucket, so I had to get a new one. The motor's all ready to come out. Just unbolted the drive shaft, the exhaust, got all the wiring on top of the motor, and it's a greasy mess down there because I have a power steering leak that literally got everywhere, even on my hood, and it goes as far as back there. So there's a leak that I have to fix down in there. So the whole bottom of the car is absolutely covered in grease and oil, as you can see right here. I should have pressure washed it before I started doing this. But yeah, almost ready to go into the inside of the car. I noticed there is going to be change in the, I would say like the crash bar from underneath the dash, but these mounts are also different too. This one only bolts on one side, and this one, those holes are there but the nut certs aren't, so the nuts on the back aren't welded. So since I have the parts car anyway, I might as well just do all this correct, and I'll just take the dash bar out, probably just switch over all the wiring to the parts car. So I think everything electrical will work. The only thing that I didn't try yet is the shifter cables. So I don't know if the shifter cables come in a different spot. They don't look like they do, but I mean, that's no big deal. So figure out when I get there. So this is where I'm at this point. Motor came out super easy. It is definitely not bad to take this motor out. This is, I think, my third or fourth time taking a motor out of the Element. So now I just took my header off. Now took my intake manifold off. Now I have the Pro Skunk 2 manifold, and this mount you have to take off, so I'm going to cut it right along here. I'm going to see if I can keep my PCV valve. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm going to cut right here and kind of hopefully don't dig into that hole here. And then I also have, because I'm not going to be running AC, maybe in the future I will, but I have a bracket that goes underneath here to take my alternator from here to move it down low. Correction, my alternator is not moving. It was my power steering pump that's moving from up top to down low, not my alternator. My alternator is staying right where it's at, down low. And that should give me way more than enough space to run that manifold. And hopefully in the future I'll probably redo it, and because I would like to have AC still, because it's going to be a street car. Then the trans is still on for now. That's going to be my next thing as soon as I cut that piece off and fit my intake manifold. But yeah, so that's going to be coming off next. So as you see, I got most of everything on. Got my motor mount, pulley, intake manifold, my turbo's all mocked up. I just threw everything on for now just to mock everything up so I can make all my adjustments, because I have to do my lines for here. I have to make this line, my AN line, that goes up to the upper coolant, and then this is for the heater core. So I switched out from the metal tube that always rusts and rots out at the very end of it. So I'm switching that out. That's just gonna run right down and through to my heater core. I got my power steering mount. So now my power steering's lower because I had to remove it from up here to run this manifold. I actually did, that's a billet mount for the RSX, and the mount is the same as the manual transmission. So I have to make, I think I'm just gonna make a custom bracket for my driver's side, because I think it would just be easier instead of putting back what I cut off the other car. I think it would just be a stronger mount if I just did it myself. I got my oil line in, turbo's all mocked up. Now this is for the RSX as well, and I'm probably going to cut it right here and just lengthen it, because as you see it's coming down right at my drive, my diff. So if I put it down and I put it back a little bit, I should have a straight shot right into my cat. But then I did K-tuned oil return, I have my oil pressure switch, and then that's my feed line. I'm sorry, my feed line, not return. Then my returns right here. I just did one of these for now. I might switch to just go right down into the oil pan, but for now I want to see how this does. I'm not going to be making crazy amount of power or boost, not yet, until I get it tuned. So I don't think I'll have a big deal with this. It should just be just fine. Not bad so far. And that'll be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Part 2. Later.